Welcome to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge. I'm Sven.
And I'm Jurgen, and tonight we are going to be reviewing the Heritage Dunhill Robusto made by Scandinavia Tobacco Group. It's a manufactured in Honduras. It's got an Ecuadorian wrapper. It's got Nicaraguan filler and binder and Honduran filler as well. It's 5x50. It's a Robusto size. And what else have you got for us?
Well, it's a medium Colorado wrapper, slightly mottled. Mottled is the right word? Mottled. Mm-hmm. Which means it's, kind of dark and light together.
Brindle for our director Greg.
For you dog lovers, it's brindle, maybe.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome.
Right? That might be a Scandinavian word as well.
Brindle.
Maybe. Yeah.
Brindle.
Thinking it is.
Okay, Sven.
Okay, Jurgen.
You guys been watching too much of Lily Hammer.
Okay.
It's got a sweet earth, kind of, maybe even slight floral note on the wrapper, and kind of a slight floral notes on the foot. What do you think, Dave?
I'm getting some leather and earth on the foot. The wrapper, not too much. Maybe a little bit of a tobacco aroma. Kind of a good, clean, tobacco leather. What do you think, like 3 names, though? I mean, like Dunhill Heritage Robusto.
Yeah, the
right?
3 names. I'm just a little critique here. Not long enough of a name. The cool cigars nowadays have longer than 3 words.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the last ones we've been doing, like the blah, 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 like
Right.
5 or 6 names. This is 3.
At least, yeah. You gotta have at least 4 or more words in the name of your cigar to be cool, I think.
3 names, serial killer. That's the first thing I think of. John Wayne Gacy, serial killer. That's it. So,
Wow.
What about Jeffrey Dahmer?
well, he is, I don't know. If anybody knows his middle name, you can bring it to us.
Why doesn't Jeffrey Dahmer have 3 names like the rest of the serial killers?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. Well, if any of our viewers know Jeffrey Dahmer's middle name, please
Dahmer?
let us know.
I think it's Dahmer.
Dahmer.
Dahmer, Daimler, Doppler, Radar,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm kind of scared that you know the correct name for the.
Director Greg. I don't know what you've been watching.
Yeah. Anyway, so just kind of let us know so we'll know.
Yeah, smokinggorillalounge@gmail.com.
Smoking Gorilla Lounge 3. You see?
Oh my God, like a serial killer. Ah! Okay. So, what do you think? What do you say we clip these? And
Yeah, let's clip them into a
let's
dry
clip-
draw. That'd be a good
Okay.
idea.
All right.
At this point, anything's better than talking about
Serial killers and Jeffrey Dahmer or Doppler.
Yeah. Doppler.
Jeffrey Doppler Radar.
I think that's Swedish
Sven.
too.
Yeah, it is. What do they put something on the Volvo?
Maybe.
Yeah. Or style, I don't know.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah. What are you getting on the dry draw?
Getting like a little pepper on the tongue and slight leather. That's what I'm getting. What are you getting?
Yeah. Definitely peppery, and it's kind of carrying that, kind of leather through on the dry draw. Let's go ahead and light them up.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to move right into this shit now.
Here we
Right
go.
now.
We are lighting up.
The Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy. From Scandinavia. Drive the Volvo down and pick up the leaf.
Was it a Volvo or a Saab, you think?
Maybe a Saab.
Probably a big Volvo truck, one of those big
Yeah,
box
or the
trucks, yeah.
truck or even a station wagon.
Could have been. Oh, that would be nicer, more comfortable. Right?
More comfortable ride, yes.
That's true.
So what do you think? What's that initial giving you?
Well, on the initial, like right when I hit it with the match, I was getting like a savory, kind of like beef broth, like you're cooking with beef.
Kinda meaty.
Kind of meaty, yeah.
Okay, all right.
What are you getting on that draw?
I'm just getting all that tobacco and leather. To me, it's like kind of that clean tobacco leather, just having right at it.
Well, very good then.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's that. We're gonna check out and we're gonna check back in for the first third. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge for the first third of the Dunhill Heritage Robusto. The beginning of this first third of the cigars is giving me a kind of a rough Tough draw. You having a tough time drawing through it?
Yes, I am, Sven.
It was a little pluggy, right, Jurgen?
Yeah, absolutely.
And really, not an oily cigar, so nothing really sticking to the palate.
Kind of a clean, zesty palate.
Right. And also the smoke is not like creamy and would not be conducive for good smoke rings. And the burn, it's got kind of a funny, it's got a nice burn line and a real tight, of course my ash just fell off, but really kind of a tight packed ash.
Yeah, gray,
Yeah.
white, brindle ash.
Got that?
Brindle ash, yeah. Okay.
Brindle ash.
But it is an aromatic cigar, and I'm getting cherry smell and some dried orange peel. What are you getting off this, Dave?
It's tangy, sort of zesty. Got like kind of a little bit nutty. The retro has a slight little bit of leather to it.
No lutefisk?
No lutefisk. Oh gosh, isn't that the one you crack it open and it clears a room? That's the one, right?
The lutefisk, no, that's the rotten fish dish.
Right, in the can.
Sweden, Scandinavia.
Scandinavian, right?
Yeah.
So they drive up in the Volvo with the
Yeah.
can, and then they open it up, and then it clears the
Yeah,
area.
So there's no lutefisk in this cigar.
None whatsoever, actually.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, exactly. Little pepper on the tongue. Not much though, really, to be quite honest. It's kind of a light-bodied cigar. Very light-bodied.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So you got like, kind of like a cherry wood and dried orange peel.
Just, yeah, like a cherry flavor and dried orange peel.
Mm.
Maybe a little cherry wood smoke in there with it. I tend to get that. I guess, as you're going through your own cigar palette, again, we'll say this probably every episode, but everybody's different.
We're all like snowflakes.
We're all like snowflakes.
We're all different.
And you know where it snows a lot is Sweden, Scandinavia.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
Jurgen?
Sven, yes. It snows. Yeah.
This is really applicable to this cigar then. So
Yeah,
so you're going to find descriptors that you'll use a lot because of your palate and things you're kind of used to tasting. Like for instance, if you ate a lot of lutefisk and it's kind of a tart, bitter, you may use that as a descriptor for our Swedish viewers.
Yeah.
What do you think, Director
I
Greg?
think you guys are ludicrous.
Ludicrous. And you know what? No offense to the fine rap star.
Oh, ludicrous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also a word that we use sometimes.
Yes, but it's, like the word,
Yeah,
not the person.
right.
Word.
There we go.
Word up, word up. And with that, we'll be back for the second third.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we are reviewing the second third of the Dunhill Heritage Robusto. The flavors are starting to intensify in the cigar a little bit, and the oily kind of palate coater that we like to taste in cigars is starting to come through. Getting a really sweet, I want to take a drag across my tongue, a good deep draw. Getting a real sweet kind of candied orange peel. And there's some leather in there, and then on a retrohale, getting kind of a roasted nut. It's hard to identify, but I think it's like a hazelnut, and it's really nice, really pleasant. And the strength it's kind of picking up to medium.
Yes. Yes, the strength is.
What do you think,
picking up-
Jurgen?
Well, Sven, the strength's picking up to medium, and the ash is picking up to medium as well. I mean, that's a pretty good little ash right there on that sucker.
What do you think of the aroma in here, Director Ivar?
It's pretty bland.
Bland?
Is it bland in here?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming that way? Okay, well,
Yeah, exactly.
it's nice over here.
Burnt tobacco leaf, that's about all it is.
Okay. Well, it's kind of leathery, kind of woody, oily. Definitely got that oil on the
Yeah.
palate.
It's very, very aromatic and pleasant,
Zesty.
pleasant aroma.
I get like a kind of a zesty citrus is what I'm getting on the retrohale with a little bit of that like a bitter Brazil nut, for lack
Okay, a
of
Brazil nut.
better.
There's a little nuttiness of some sort on the retro.
Exactly.
We're kinda
There's a
interpreting it.
nuttiness, but it's pleasant and savory. Definitely a pleasant and savory cigar. It's
Would you smoke this in the Volvo?
I'd smoke it in the Saab.
The Saab with the air, the sunroof on going.
Right. Yes, exactly. The Saab with the sunroof, but not in the Volvo. Rob Reiner does not smoke in the Volvo.
Rob Reiner doesn't smoke anywhere.
I know.
Smoky Nazi.
Exactly.
He doesn't like to smoke.
Rob Reiner?
Yeah.
Meathead? No, that's why we
Meathead?
That's why we have the tax in California and
Just
tobacco.
all because of Rob Reiner?
Yeah, he was behind that big bill.
Wow.
Well-
Oh, he was. Okay. So it's kind of a political thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep smoking the Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, and we'll be back with the last third
Look
of
at
our
that thing.
Heritage
It's great.
by Dunhill, the Robusto. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we are reviewing the final third of the Dunhill Heritage Robusto. This cigar just switched directions for me, flavor-wise, aroma-wise. It just went like a 180. In the final third, it turned into like a savory, kind of savory came back that I tasted on the light. It's got real good cinnamon and kind of a muted chocolate mint on the palate. Still a good oily palate, you know, still producing a lot of palate flavor along with the aroma. And as I'm getting toward the back third of the cigar, a lot of that flavor has gone away and it's just sort of become a savory, sweet aroma, and then some like wood smoke kind of smell. What are you getting, Dave? Jurgen?
Well, the band came off really easily.
Dave
too.
Jurgen.
Dave Jurgen.
The band pulled off easily?
Absolutely, yeah. It was a dream to pull off. So the last third here for me, so far going into this thing, the zesty's starting to go away. It's a stronger wood with a bit of a bitter nut with a slight savory sweetness. Say that 3 times fast. Slight I can't even do it. Slight savory sweetness on the back end here. Savory smoke all the way. Not really strong, but pleasant to the nose and the palate.
It's been a nice, cigar to smoke. I don't know if this is going to kind of sound silly, and it may be already a thing, I don't know, but it's kind of like a dessert cigar or something.
Yeah. With that orange you were getting, I would think that you would want to eat that at breakfast time, and eat and have a glass of orange juice. And
Yeah, I could definitely go with like breakfast or just a cup of coffee in the morning or something.
Yeah, or like a
after dessert or something.
Yeah.
Or after lunch.
light, very light smoke.
Yeah, it's picked up a little body to it, little weight, but it's still only risen to like a medium-bodied cigar, I would say. And then again, the smoke, not super creamy, and it's not strong by any stretch of the imagination.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
So, out of 10 smoke rings, Jurgen, out of 10 smoke rings, what would you rate this cigar?
Probably about 7.5. I like the flavors of the cigar, and it did kind of change up a little bit. There was a bit of complexity to it, and the leather, the wood, the citrus in there. It's a bit oily. There's a nice sheen to here. Slight bittery, sweet, savory. So about 7.5 for lack of
7.5?
yes, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it just a solid 7.
Okay.
7 out of 10 smoke rings. Burn time was about an hour and 10 minutes on this one. So, again, you could smoke it at lunchtime or whatever after work.
Did get some good ash there. It fell off finally. So
Got a good 1.5 inches there before it fell off. So it's, pretty tight packed.
yeah, good construction.
Ash on it. Good construction. Yeah.
Tough draw at first though.
Tough draw, but it's really opened up, and it's really become oily. More oily as we've smoked it down and it's warming up.
Yeah,
So it's letting out some oil.
sure. Like a gusher.
Yeah, like an oil gusher.
Yeah, like we're in Texas or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Black gold Texas tea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is Sven and Jurgen bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.